Lauday pops it on his way. Space here for Smith. Straight through the gap. Here's Liner. Murley's with him. So too Esterhuizen. He's going to take some stopping. Infield ball for Liner. He just cannot stop scoring.
I thought he'd made the wrong decision with the pass, but the way Harlequins play, there's no wrong decisions. Just back it and keep going. He had Murley on his shoulder. He went for Esterhuizen. Marcus Smith, there's the step out of the line from Holmes. That causes it. And then he goes for the long ball. I thought Murley and then to Esterhuizen, but he just keeps running his line. Murley keeps running his line. They hold the two defenders. And it's a little 1-2. What a score. This is just brilliant to watch. Both sides.
And in front of a very proud dad as well. The full 7 points. And Quins are creeping closer. Lewis Liner on fire right now.
Just looking at how the break actually came. It's quite slow ball, but if you watch the line of Cunningham, he takes the inside line and he just blocks an inside defender, just gives them half a yard. I think it might be Sheedy. Then Sheedy can't get back to the inside to get an arm onto the ball. Marcus Smith, and then the rest is just excellent, isn't it? How they keep the ball alive. Esterhuizen back on the inside. Thought they might have looked at that pass. Did look pretty close, but I think on the balance they deserved to go over. I think he quite enjoyed it. Go on, son.
I guess the reason they didn't look was Wayne Barnes was in line with it. He'd worked hard to get there. He backed himself. I'm sure the Bristol fans will be disagreeing.
Marchant's given that the treatment. Purdy going quickly. Piatow held by Marchant. Purdy gathering the return. He's been caught by Simmons. Harlequins baying for blood. They've come up trumps at the breakdown.
Guess who?
Let go, please. Let go of the ball, Harry. Thank you. Off you go.
Dombrandt's third steal on the floor today.
There we are. Ball there if you want it.
Just been exceptional.
I made the point at half-time to you, Ali. I'm not comparing him to Dwayne Vermeulen, but just think of the amount of times that Vermeulen comes up with those big turnovers. Once he gets locked in that position, as Vermeulen is, they're both immovable. You have to almost run them off the ball, stop them getting into these positions.
And the debate will continue still further, won't it, as regards that England number 8 shirt. Vunipola coming back into some sort of form. Sam Simmons off the back of the Lions. Dombrandt, title-winning number 8. He's got some options, Mr. Jones. So Quins breathing hard down Bristol necks.
Don't come early.
Dombrandt towards the front. And the rumble is on. It's a little lateral, but they still have good control.
Most of the Bristol forwards on the wrong side now, though.
7 goes.
Walker is just
goes to the bin.
A couple short. We've got a yellow card coming.
7 will go to the bin.
Jake Heenan is off to the cooler. In the meantime, it's Lamb. And now Marler.
And release.
Kerr. In behind Smith. Tidied by Green. He's going to use his pace to try and get outside O'Connor. Brilliant work from Green. Lovely angle from Liner. Back three working really nicely in tandem. And then Dombrandt, the offload, and the glory from Esterhuizen. Harlequins at their very, very best. And it's game on again.
That's stunning. Dragging Bristol all over the field, but Bristol defended so well. They did so well to recover. But Dombrandt, again, he just has. It's going to be a yellow card as well. He just has that ability to know the right things to do. His rugby brain is fantastic. The acceleration at the key point to get his hands free. Coming from depth, getting through the gap and offloading out the back door. If there's going to have a good one with Eddie Jones here, it's this one for Alex Dombrandt. Tyrone Green using that pace. The step in, Liner cuts his line again. And then as they come around the corner, look at Dombrandt holds, just tread water so that he can accelerate onto the ball. Gets his timing spot on, gets the delivery spot on. And Harlequins are only going and doing it again.
It's that first 2 strides, isn't it? As he comes around, Ben, he treads water, but then just puts on the burner. And I'll show you what that does defensively, because when they come around the corner there, they're actually 3-on-3. So if a normal forward comes around the corner and just accelerates into the guy in front of him, you take away that advantage. But like you said, the timing of his run is absolutely everything. Comes around the corner, look at him, he's treading water at the minute, he's not going forward at all because they're 3-on-3 defensively. Then he just turns on the burners and just goes for the gap. Both defenders have to step in on him to try and bring him down, and he gets the offload to the outside. Like you said, it's easy to make assumptions about him because of his body shape and what he does, but he's always involved in the big impacts, the decisive moments of games.
14 Quins.
Well, a try in the final for Andre Esterhuizen back in June against Exeter, and a try here tonight. Harlequins third, Jake Heenan in the bin now for Bristol. And Lewis Liner is coming off.
That's a surprise.
His dad's worried about him having to buy a jug if he gets a hat-trick.
I'm not sure, I can't think of anything he's done wrong in that game.
Well, Luke Northmore is on in his place, and he's chasing his own deep kick, and he's going to have to make the tackle here on Pietau, and he does that very effectively.
Not on the ball. Use it.
Sinclair. Pietau, Holmes, Adeoloken.
Tackle!
Sinclair, casually to Thomas. Sheedy digs this one over for Bedlow to chase. And we're learning that the Liner replacement is a tactical move as Chisholm feeds it on to Kenningham.
Our offside line.
Quins looking to profit here from turnover ball as Smith moves it upfield. Esterhuizen finds Dombrandt, who shakes off Holmes and then gets it away brilliantly to Smith. Marcus Smith, the hitch kick, the offload. Here's Murley. Caden Murley. Kerr searching for support. Nobody to his left. Green picks it up off his toes. Can't find Walker. Backs it on its way. Lovely stepping here from Marchant, and then at the depth it goes forwards.
Where did the Harlem Globetrotters get here?
On the blind side.
Look at the Bristol players.
They're all out.
They're out on their feet. It's incredible pace.
We got players off all over the place.
Just watch Esterhuizen's pick up here. Gets tackled. But lets go of the ball so he can get back to his feet, buys himself time. That's what launches it. This is the offload from Dombrandt to Smith. Great recovering tackle from Harding. And again from Harding. He saved the day there.
Penalty offside. There was.
Watch this from Chris Harding getting back. It's brilliant Harlequins play, but one tackle gets back to his feet. Second tackle on Murley. But then really, Harlequins, as they swept back, Danny Kerr just didn't get the call that it had to go right. But when it got to the end, you thought, right, they've done it, and the offload just doesn't go to Kerr's hands.
The Dombrandt offload is absolutely sensational. He carries the ball in one hand, fends with the left, and then as he's falling to the floor, shifts the ball back to his left, pops it up to Marcus Smith. This is brilliant. Look, right hand, fend with the left, shift back to the left hand now. Here's the offload from the ground. That is world class. That is absolutely brilliant skill from a big man. Have another look at it again. This is on your show reel. Show with the right, pass to the left, fall to the knee. There you go, mate. Off you go through a gap I created all by myself.
Have a scrum.
Look at that.
Offside call, penalty, scrum option.
I think he's actually won 3 turnovers. I'm credited with them all, but he is having some impact, and right at the time that's most important for his career, but he's not concerned about that now. He just wants to claw this Bristol team back. Still got the lead, but they're on the line. Need a big scrum from Jan Thomas, like that first one on his own line.
You have to think, Ben, that the crowning glory has to be Dombrandt from the base there. If they can get a steady scrum, just a very simple pick and go straight to the line. Incredibly difficult tackle if you can get a steady scrum. If he is, we might just make him prime. If he does score this now, we might just make him Prime Minister, which, to be honest, would be a massive improvement.
It's got the quiff.
Kerr instead. And the short ball doesn't work this time. He's looking to find Esterhuizen, and the delivery wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Don't need to.
Tempers running hot. Oh, Sinclair and Kerr.
Sinclair and Marlon now. I'm more keen to see that.
Fellas.
Just a cuddle.
Yeah, I know you. It's right. I'm coming to join the cuddle. It just went quickly when you obviously couldn't go. Wait, please. Nothing in it. You caused that.
If there's one ref you can't play, it's Wayne Barnes. He's seen every trick in the book.
Well, as a consequence, Quins retain possession here.
Yeah, pushing the back on Marcus Smith. Everyone reacts.
Don't touch the Prince.
Nice patience, nice sight.
The henchmen are here. Is that going to cost them a score here, Bristol? Still a man down, remember, Heenan in the bin.
Do you know what? It was exactly the same, Ali, when players used to do that to me. My teammates used to pile in with them.
Yes.
Crouch.
29-man pylon.
Well, 30 if you include the ref.
Bind. Set.
Options each way here for Quins.
Keep high, stay behind the ball.
Scrum is stable. Bonus point try awaits Harlequins. Dombrandt from close range. Kerr. Little pop. And Northmore! Holy moly! It's happening again! Harlequins have a bonus point. Scores are level. Conversion to come. Chaos.
Starts with the scrum. Think they had the advantage from the scrum. Really impressive. Kerrod gets his side up. Dombrandt picks. They cover it well. But had to put two players on the floor. Kerr knows they're going to be slow off the scrum, Bristol, because they've had to work so hard there. They've got pushed off it. There's going to be no defenders in at home. And what a pass that is under pressure with the last remaining defender.
They were 21-0 down. After 29 minutes, they lead by 26 points to 24.
Yeah, it's definitely a pre-called play. Northmore standing on the blind, so he knows where he's going to go. It gets a bit messy than they probably experienced in training sessions, but he goes over for the try. As Ben said, all those forwards can't get up in time to beat the pace of the back to get to the try line. Still wouldn't write Bristol off yet, though.
Well, just have a look at the difference between the two halves. Absolutely unbelievable in terms of red zone efficiency.
Here's the try scorer, the latest of the try scorers. 4 in the bag now for Quins.
Okay, let them
Bonus
go. Let them go.
Assured at least, but the game very much still in the balance. Purdy finds Pietau. But there's Chisholm, off the bench tonight, off the bench in that semi-final to excellent effect as well. Here's Leua, who's come on for Bedlow this time.
Both men got the ball. Quins ball, let go Bristol.
Quins have turned it over.
Roll this way, thank you.
Marler's feeding it back. Ripped away by Collier, this time to Smith. Digs this through for Green, but Pietau has it.
Tackle! Oh.
The ball is out, but
Still in.
Bristol have managed to
No.
take care of it. Chisholm knew that there was a little sniff. Pietau. And they've lost it.
There's a knock-on in the tackle.
Collier.
Just a knock-on.
Has it now? Oh, Quins! Will Collier! Oh, my goodness me!
Oh, he scooped it back.
Well, you literally couldn't make this up. He's never scored in the Premiership. Never scored. 134 matches. Tonight's the night for Will Collier.
100 metres he runs. Wow, look at this. The turnover, let's have a look. It's Esterhuizen who gets in, strips the ball. Everyone stands still. Collier has a little show and go, loses 3 defenders with his dummy. And then it's just about holding tight and using his momentum. Great from Esterhuizen.
The greatest
Squeeze
moment.
ball.
The greatest moment in any prop's life. As he sells this dummy, watch the crowd. 3 players go, and the whole of the south stand go as well. He sidesteps and goes over. That's something that props actually dream of. It never happens. As tonight.
Well, it's the longest time that a Premiership player has ever had to wait for a try. And he's taken it in style.
Look at the dummy. It is ridiculous.
3 men sold. 3 Bristol defenders sold.
I wish we'd had him mic'd up. The excitement. Oh, yes, I'm there.